Hi, this is number 15B in your pre-calculus textbook covering logarithms and exponential models. We're given that q of t is equal to 4.2 times 1/2 to the t over 11 power. In part B, if q of t is equal to q naught times b to the t, we want to find b and explain its physical significance. So what we want to do is we want to rewrite this equation so it is in the form q of t is equal to q naught times b to the t. Then we can solve for b. So to do this, we will need to use some properties from algebra. So what we're going to use is the power to a power principle, or power to a power property. Power to a power states that if we have a power, or if we have a base, and we raise that base to the m times n power, that's equivalent, or the same thing, as b to the m, all raised to the n power. So what we will do is we will let m equal 1 over 11 and let n equal t. The reason we are going to do that is because if we look at the top here, our original function has the exponent as t over 11. So this exponent t over 11 is the same thing as 1 over 11 times t. So t over 11 and 1 over 11 times t are the same thing. So now we are going to rewrite our equation, q of t equals 4.2 times 1/2 to the t over 11, as q of t is equal to 4.2 times 1 over 2 raised to the 1 over 11 times t. Then we're going to use the power to a power property, and since 1 over 11 represents m and t represents n, I can rewrite this as 4.2 times 1 over 2 to the 1 over 11, and then make this whole thing 1/2 to the 1 over 11 and raise that to the power of t. So now if we go back to what we're looking for, we want this to be rewritten in the form q naught times b to the t so we can solve for b. 4.2 represents q naught, and then 1/2 to the 1 over 11 represents b, and then we have it to the t power as desired, which we have in our function that we're trying to rewrite as. So now all I have to do is simplify 1/2 to the 1 over 11, or rather calculate what 1/2 to the 1 over 11 is in my calculator. So I will do that. We'll take our calculator and type in 1 over 2 raised to the 1 over 11 power, and that gives us 0.9389. So then we can rewrite this as 4.2 times 0.9389 raised to the t power, and so therefore b is equal to 0.9389. And so we've solved b, which is part of the problem in number 15 part b. Then it says to explain its physical significance. Well, since b is less than 1, we know that this is a decaying growth factor. And to find out its physical significance, we would find out the percent change, or the rate that the substance is decaying. To do that, we look to see how far away B is from 1, and so we would take 1 minus 0.9389, and that's going to equal 0.061. And so that tells us the decimal form of the rate that it's decaying, and if we change that to a percentage, we would say that the substance is decaying at a rate of 6.1%. And that's 6.1% per, if we look back at the problem tells us that it is that T is measured in years, so it's decaying 6.1% per year. And that represents the physical significance. So I hope that's helped you with understanding problem 15 part B, and thanks for watching.